What's your favorite thing about school?
I think my favorite thing about school is like the friends I've made, and I know that sounds really corny, but like the people here are really good and we get along really well. And there's not very many cliques and things like that.
Think back over this year. What's your favorite moment?
I think my favorite moment was when we did the Christmas performance. I loved that. I loved the energy of the stage. It was really fun.
Best thing you learned this year?
The best thing I learned this year, I think, was more math because I need to get better at my math.
What do you look forward to each day?
I look forward to learning. It's more fun to learn. Like my teacher changes it so she makes it more immersive, and it's easier to learn, and it sticks with you better if you're like hands-on with it.
Favorite thing about school?
My favorite thing about school would be coming here and like seeing these wonderful people that treat you so well, and they're so encouraging, and they just are so nice, and they don't bully you or say mean things about you. Favorite moment this year would be the Christmas program because everyone was so kind and loving, and they helped each student get through. Even if they didn't know the songs, they still helped them, and other kids helped little kids, and it was just great seeing that. Best thing I learned this year is to show integrity and to show how to persevere in things, and even if I don't want to do it, I still do it and I keep pushing through, and having wonderful people help me do that. Each day I look forward to coming here and seeing friends and to see them interact with our teacher, and how our teacher just loves to teach us no matter what, even when we're barely bad.
I'd say my favorite thing about New Covenant is being able to come here and serve God every day and see my friends.
Over this year, what was your favorite moment?
Probably when Miss Sue came, because when she came, like everything kind of fell into place, and like the chaos kind of went pooey away. And she just made us feel so loved and nice, and yeah.
Pooey.
Yeah, pooey.
What is the best thing you learned this year?
Probably serving God, and yeah, being able to find ways to serve God and be nice to everybody and stuff.
What do you look forward to each day?
I look forward to serving God and seeing all my new friends and being able to just be myself.
Is that I'm able to talk about how I feel and not have people disagree with me and fight with me about it. And my favorite thing about New Covenant is the education and the people. My favorite thing about New Covenant is probably that it's a classical Christian education, and like it teaches you about the Bible, and that you basically get taught like manners and how to serve the Lord.
My favorite thing about New Covenant would be is just how just loving and caring they are. When they're welcoming, very open, and they just want you to make you part of it.
Probably like all the fun classes that we have, the different things about our classes, like how we have composition, where we get to learn how to write an essay, and omnibus, where we get to learn deeper in the Bible and other things that you wouldn't really learn in a public school. I like omnibus class. Mr. Prince is like one of the best teachers.
My favorite things about New Covenant were the classes where we had a lot of fun, and the teachers.
Freedom, I guess, of teaching.
The friends and everyone here.
Having a recess.
Recess, how we can just go play whenever we want, and there's no play structure, so we can just like run around and be crazy. Everything. Like lessons. I get to have new friends.
Was my final race for the season of cross country, the first day of school when I met everyone. When I found out I was going to actually be in 5th grade math.
When we did the Christmas musical.
Most of the gym classes that we do, probably everything.
I used the potato cannon.
That's a big deal.
Chapel at the Cross.
Then is science.
My first day of school, we had a field trip.
Best thing I learned this year is how to not break down. How to deal with stuff that kind of like beats you down and how to not try and fight my own battles, but to have like trust in God. The best thing I learned this year is math. Like learning about Jesus.
Learning more about God in our classes, we're just more open and we talk about it a lot more than like a normal school, more of a Christian school would do.
How to write a short story in composition. Learning about the European countries and like where they are on the map.
Omnibus.
Geometry.
Math stuff.
I like doing cursive.
Science, history, or geography. Science and history. Plus math.
I look forward to seeing my friends and seeing my friends and to learn new things. I look forward to coming to school.
Seeing everyone, I like seeing my friends.
My friends and like finding out what we're gonna learn that day. Coming to school, of course.
I look forward to lunch each day.
Getting to come here and see my friends.
Taking a break outside. Playing every day. Reading the Bible.
If you had one word to describe New Covenant, what would it be?
Cherished.
Loving. Blessed.
Graceful.
Awesome. Christian.
Faithfulness.
Amazing. Faithful.
Fun.
Diligent.
Caring.
Fun. Awesome. Fun. And learning. I love New Covenant.
Why choose New Covenant?
I chose New Covenant for the firm, biblical, and educational foundation that my child's gonna get here.
I choose New Covenant because knowing that the teachers are trustworthy, all of the staff is trustworthy, that I know that my kids are getting a wholesome education, not just, math, science, arithmetic, but also just they're learning the biblical knowledge that they need to, compete in a world that's not biblical. And just knowing that they come home excited every day just makes me happy.
What's your favorite thing about New Covenant?
My favorite thing about New Covenant is the heart that everybody has here. Whether they work for the school or the church, they have a heart for Jesus, for the children, and it really shows through what the children see here.
My favorite thing about New Covenant, it would have to be the dedicated teachers. To see just how much work they put into my kids, not only during school, but outside of school. When they see them in a store or on the sidewalk, they don't, they come to them and they talk about them, they ask how their day was going, and they can just tell that they truly love these kids, not just, they don't just do it for a paycheck.
How do you feel when leaving your children at NCCA?
I feel completely safe and a sense of comfort when I leave my child here. That was a huge, important thing for my husband and I to have in a school, was to feel like they were taken care of when we drop them off, and we feel that here.
I feel completely secure, and I feel much better than if I was to leave my children, say, at a public school, to know that they are getting a foundation that Christ would have wanted them to have, and I'm very happy that they have. So I feel secure and just happy that I can leave my kids here without wondering, are they getting bullied, or are they safe? Is there someone they can talk to when they're having a bad day? I don't doubt any of those things when I leave my kids here.
What has been your favorite moment this year?
Oh, there's so many. But the best thing that ever happens is when you're working with a child and they get that aha moment and the light goes on and they understand the concept. And it's wonderful. It's beautiful to see that.
Why do you come to NCCA every day?
Oh, it's the hugs, the love, friendship, the encouragement. The children are just wonderful to work with. And they're not afraid to say, I love Jesus. You can be yourself when you come here. It's encouraging, it's comforting, it's family.
Why should families bring their children here?
Oh, it's a very safe place, a very secure place. Everybody is, like I say, family, and everybody looks at the older children, look out for the younger children. Everyone has that child as the centerpiece of what's happening at the school.
Focused.
Focused, very much. It could be religion too, the religion part and the learning part. They work together.
Hand in hand.
Hand in hand. Love it.